Hey guys, this video is brought to you by BuyMote Shopping, a shortcut to smarter savings and hottest deals online. Download BuyMote now on the Play Store or App Store. Stop overpaying and start making every rupee count. Link is in the description. So coming back to the video, have you ever felt like you're sprinting on a treadmill, burning calories, sweating buckets, and just not getting anywhere? Well, that was me 4 years ago, back when I was starting to trade. I thought hustle alone would make me rich, but that was just not the case. I remember the night when I first logged onto Twitter and saw 1,000 experts tweeting chart lines, screaming buy, sell, move, as if the world owes us free stock tips like that. My eyes darted from one red candle to another green pump. My heart was racing faster than my CPU fan. I thought, okay, this is it. Here lies my fortune. I chased every tweet after tweet. I'd bookmark can't miss threads at 2 a.m. only to wake up and find out I'd missed the entry price or worse, got caught in liquidation while I slept. I'd just lean into the screen, caffeine coursing through my veins, scribbling notes. If you ever stayed up late, chasing FOMO, trying to decide chart patterns from a viral meme, I'm talking to you. You and I, we both know that feeling, that cold sweat, the regret, the promise, tomorrow I'll nail it, and tomorrow the same thing happens all over again. What if I told you all that hustle, all that midnight reading and learning was heading straight into a trap? Every algorithm on social media is designed to inflate drama. It's not your fault that your feed is filled with traders selling 5x by Friday or 10, 20k profits tomorrow or 100k BTC next week. I'm going to short here, long here, and making this much money. Last night I made this much money. Those flashy headlines, they sucker you in. You click, you watch, you copy, and by the time you act, the play's over. But I still believed I was smart enough, disciplined enough to beat the crowd and the market. So I joined free Telegram channels, hopped Discord servers, downloaded PDF master classes. I thought I was building a fortress of knowledge. Instead, I built a house of cards. Every morning, I sip better coffee and open 10 tabs of Insider, Telegram channels, and Twitter accounts. I'd be watching everything. Each promised to show me a shortcut. Just one flip, one signal. That's enough. I'll make more money. Until I realized that they all said the same thing in different fonts and different colors. The same traits at the same time. I realized it wasn't unique, it's just a way to profit off you. Another echo in the chamber. This noise is just not only online, but it's in every free webinar, every earn from home ad. It's subtle, but it's always there. Whispering you can get it for free, trust me. Just stop and ask yourself, why is it so easy for everyone else but you? Why? Have you ever did it? Have you ever asked yourself? At my lowest point, I found myself staring at a negative balance, empty wallet, a head full of confusion. I asked, is this the way the smart money really plays? That's when I stumbled upon something different, a small invite only group. No flashy ads, no public calls, just a handful of people who had skin in the game, real trading capital. I was skeptical. Why would anyone pay, even for a small fee, for advice they refused to share publicly? But they did because they knew something crucial. Guidance is worth far more than free noise. That's why it's valuable. Guidance is worth far more than free noise. Trust me when I say this. They had mentors who had traded through multiple bear markets, who had seen multiple meltdowns. They came out richer. They had frameworks for managing risks, script for entering positions, conditions, confirmations, methods for scaling profits without blowing accounts. And the best part is they taught everything. I hesitated. I thought maybe I'm not cut out for this elite world, but you know, hunger pushed me forward. I paid the fee. It was a bit high, but it's all right. It's just education. It's like paying college fee, and that was the real investment, far more than my initial capital. It was a bet on my own potential, guided by the people who had been through the trenches. It was a bet on my own potential, guided by the people. These guys, they were been through the trenches. They lost a lot of money and they learned the hard way. If you ever felt overwhelmed by free information that leaves you paralyzed, that moment of doubt when you realize you need a map, not another leaflet. another summary, another big PDFs, books. Once inside, everything changed. The clutter vanished. I wasn't juggling 87, 97 chart patterns. I had one coherent strategy. I wasn't copying random tweets. I was early on alerts from traders who had proven track records. Just these guys. My Twitter notifications were off. Boom. I don't want anything from that side. Every morning I'd get a voice note breaking down real time moves. Every evening I'd debrief what worked and what didn't and why. No fluff, no hype, just data driven analysis. It's actually very simple. The more you complicate an ICT, SMC, and this, that, when you finally have that aha moment, you'll just realize it was that simple. I learned about position sizing, how risking very, very small percentages consistently beats trying to hit home runs. I learned about exit discipline, that locking in small wins prevents catastrophic drawdowns, and how to cut risk and when to risk. I learned to spot liquidity hunts where whales drive price down to trigger retail stops, only to ramp it up back up. It wasn't magic, it was just systems and process methods that the free crowd will never share. They're too busy posting memes to teach you the faith of the well placed stop loss. And that's where I transitioned from a lost trader to a professional trader. From theory to real trades. Theory is cheap, execution costs. And in that private group, I got my first real entry signals, detailed timestamped with clear risk parameters. When I followed them, I saw my account breathe life for the first time. Then I thought, okay. So they're risking too low. How is this sustainable? How is this profitable? Eventually, it worked out. Month after month, my small account grew and fast. But more importantly, I wasn't emotionally wrecked. I had a co pilot in my corner telling me when to stay up, when to be aggressive, and when to lock it in. The real alpha isn't just a single trade that moons overnight. It's compounding tiny edges day in and day out. It's a long game. It's consistency. It's the discipline to not chase every overnight headline, every news trade, and every move in the market. And that's exactly what guidance gave me. You don't need $1,000 bankroll to start. You just need the right playbook that often costs less than your daily Starbucks habit. Here's the bottom line. Guidance accelerates success. You can grind for years in isolation, or you can leverage the collective wisdom of people who have experience and who are successful in that field. So I learned that paying for expert insight isn't a sign of weakness, it's an investment for your own growth. In a world where free has become another shackle, the willingness to pay a small fee signals your seriousness. So if you want to break the cycle of trades and endless FOMO, find a mentor. If you want to transform hustle into strategy, you need guidance. If you're ready to stop chasing every move and hype and start capturing real gains, step into a community that's built for winners. If you're a beginner and ready to speed up your process, join Portfolio Maxing, our invite-only Telegram community, where we share early alpha, dissect plays in real time, and build wealth together. Don't waste another day stuck in the noise. Get into the room where narrative is shaped before it breaks. Remember, free noise keep you stuck. Paid guidance sets you free. The fastest path to success is the one that's already been traveled by those who refuse to lose. See you inside the group. No more excuses.